What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Bears franchise gameplay. We are here in week number 16, getting ready to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Both these Bears and the Jaguars are coming into week 16 with pretty much the similar storylines. These both teams are coming in with a record of 9-5 on the year. I think both of us are pretty much done for the opportunity to win the division. I know our Bears are, at least. The Packers have the division by, I think, 2 or 3 games. But anyways, we're both in position to make the playoffs. We control our own destinies, but that basically starts with a win in this Week 16 matchup. Whoever wins Week 16 is pretty much easily going to punch their ticket into the playoffs. Whoever loses is going to have to do a lot of praying and hoping that some other teams ahead of them end up losing. But anyways, for our Bears personally, we're going to take this game as what it pretty much is. It's a playoff game for us. Like I said, we win, we in, we control our own destiny. So that what that means is, offensive wise, we're going to stick to what works, what we know will work for our offense, the plays that we normally run. You probably see, not that you'll probably see, you've seen all the plays that we really run. We know what consistently works. We know who our go-to guys are, and Cordell Patterson, Allen Robinson, Anthony Miller, even Ted Ginn Jr. had a pretty big game for us. Defensive wise, we'll try to do our best to put our guys in position. Defense this year hasn't been what I expected. I was expecting a lot more for Khalil Mack, but Mack has only had 1 sack this year, and I feel like that sack came during a sim game. But anyways, I'm gonna start things off. Our guy Eddie Pinheiro, forever and always, I will always have nothing but great things to say about Eddie Pinheiro after that game-winning field goal against the Saints. Anyways, 1st and 10, our defense on the field. Danny Trevathan just a half step behind on that Gardner Minshew play. Probably could have changed it from an incomplete pass to a interception. But anyway, 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Minshew's going to connect to his tight end. Don't know who that is underneath, but he's able to break a tackle, get down to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 47. I'm going to hand the ball off to Leonard Fournette. He's able to stumble forward for another first down. Chris Thompson, the former Redskins, in there for his first carry of the game, gains 9 yards. 2nd and 1. Minshew drops back to throw and ends up finding Deshaun Gibson Jr. or Senior, and Gibson's going to take it all the way for the first points of the day. This is what I need a lot of. I don't really think I need it, but hey, it will help. I'll take points from. I mean, our offense can score points, but if our defense is able to score points, that just really just adds fuel to the fire. It makes things a lot tougher on the opposing offenses that we'll be facing. Anyways, 1st and 10 after the pick six, Minshew's going to take a deep shot for, I think that was Connolly. Ends up overthrowing them. Brings up 2nd and 10, hand the ball off to Chris Thompson, who's able to gain about 3 yards to the 28-yard line. Brings up a 3rd and 7. Minshew's going to drop back to throw, and he has a man open. It's Shark Jr., and that was just an amazing throw there by Gardner Minshew. Put that ball in the only spot that Shark could make a play on it. It was just barely out of reach of our defender there. Speaking of just barely, Khalil Mack, we already know you only got 1 sack on the year, and that wasn't even a game that we actually played. But we knew that he wasn't going to get there. Put pressure on Minshew. He's able to get the ball away. It was incomplete. 2nd and 10, they end up running an RPO, and Westbrook takes it all the way down to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal from the 3. Minshew's going to send a man in motion. We're not supposed to be doing that kind of motion, but hey, it is what it is. And Leonard Fournette ends up stumbling his way into the end zone, and Jacksonville gets their first points on the day. So, like I said, we're technically not supposed to be doing stuff like that, but these games get later in the year. People try to look for any kind of edge that they get. So, a little bit of motion blocking here, maybe a little bit of motion a receiver out and run the slant there, and just trying to win by any means necessary. 2nd and 4 from the 33-yard line. I'm going to hand the ball off to David Montgomery, who's able to pick up the first down for us and keep the drive alive. 1st and 10, Trubisky's making his adjustments, looking for a deep shot, going to go deep for Allen Robinson, and he's lucky that was not intercepted. Had circle wide open on the comeback route. Just Mitchell Trubisky had it made up in his mind that he was going deep no matter what. Luckily, he did not get burned on that. 3rd and 1, we actually come out in the pass play. see the defense that the Jaguars are in. We're going to actually audible to a run, and Cordell Patterson's able to pick up the first down to the 37-yard line. Trubisky's going to call a hurry up because we like what we see. We like this defense. I feel like we could take advantage of something here. 1st and 10, we're going to pass the ball. Trubisky looking, not seeing anybody open, going to roll out to the left. Playmaker Jimmy Graham is able to pick up a first down to the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 23. Trubisky going to drop back to throw yet again. Getting pressure, rolls out to his right. Has, again, Jimmy Graham wide open in the middle of the field. Playmakers him. He's able to get a gain down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal from the 5. Jet sweep to Anthony Miller. And Anthony Miller gets to the edge, and he's into the touchdown for our offense's first touchdown. These Bears' second touchdown of the day. Great series there. Great drive. Took advantage of what the defense was giving us. Read the defense very well. It was a really good idea for me to audible out of that initial pass I had because the run was wide open. 1st and 10 after the penalty on the kickoff return. Minshew's going to hand the ball off to Leonard Fournette, who gains about 4 yards. Looked like it should have been less than that. I thought our defense did a pretty good job of rallying to Leonard Fournette to kind of stop him for as minimal gain as possible. 2nd and 6, Minshew's going to take a deep shot to Conley on the corner, gets the completion down to the 43-yard line, and 1st and 10 from the 43. Minshew's going to take a deep shot, and he burns us with Conley over top of a cover 4 for another Jaguars touchdown. Just great play by him, just horrible coverage by us, and horrible kick by his kicker. Hope we don't have any of those. Eddie Pinheiro's our guy. Let's not try to jinx him. But, yeah, just horrible coverage there by us. I don't know how. I mean, Conley's fast, but I thought I had a cover 4 shaded over top. I wasn't expecting anything to burn me over the top deep. If anything, I was expecting something underneath. Anyway, 2nd and 2 after the Cordell Patterson. Oh, God. After the Cordell Patterson run, Mitchell Trubisky ends up throwing a pick to DJ Hayden. Late read. I thought I had a guy open. I thought he was open earlier. I just ended up throwing it late with Trubisky, and DJ Hayden made us pay. 2nd and 4, up by 1 after the Jaguars missed field goal, and they're in position to go ahead and take the lead right here. Minshew's back to throw, and we finally get a sack, but it's not our guy. It's not Khalil Mack. So I mean, I'm happy for the sack, but I want the Mack sack. Anyways, 4th and 13 brings up 4th and 13. This time the kicker comes out, is able to put 3 points up on the board for them, and the Jaguars have a 2-point lead, 14-16 with 3:15 left in the game. Bringing the offense back out on the field, I'm not worried about that Trubisky interception. It was just a bad read by me. I should have thrown it earlier, but I didn't, and I got burned. 2nd and 8, Trubisky rolling out to the right, connects with Jimmy Graham again. Jimmy Graham has been a go-to guy so far in this first half for Trubisky. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line, hand the ball off to Cordell Patterson. Makes a move, brings up a 2nd and inches. Come on, EA, just go ahead and give us the first down. You know the nose of the ball is over it. 2nd and inches, we got stuck between two routes there, and ended up throwing a lob pass across the middle to Anthony Miller. Luckily, who caught the ball because that was just a horrible situation. I wanted to throw it to the tight end, but then I saw the drag, and I got stuck between buttons, and I ended up throwing a lob pass, and I'm just glad that it wasn't intercepted. 1st and 19 from the 39. Trubisky ends up connecting with Allen Robinson for his first catch of the day so far. 2nd and 6 from the 26-yard line. Trubisky is going to make some adjustments, putting Cordell Patterson on a route. And oh my God, look at the blown coverage by the Jaguars. Trubisky saw it late and still was able to throw a dot in the back of the end zone with literally no room to spare to Allen Robinson. And his second catch of the day goes for a touchdown. So, horrible coverage, horrible decision. Oh my God! And on the ensuing kickoff, we end up forcing the fumble, but Jaguars end up recovering. But like I was saying before, that hit stick, I wasn't expecting that. I forgot about that. That happened in this gameplay actually. But I don't know what the Jaguars were doing on defense. Luckily, I saw it. I thought I saw it too late, but Trubisky threw a dot in the back of the end zone. Way to go, Trubisky! I'm glad I stuck with you throughout the year. But anyway, 2nd and 4 from 28, 32 seconds left. Minshew's going to try to take a deep shot. Ends up throwing an interception, and the Bears are right back in position to score again, putting points up with a chance to put up some more points on the board before we get to halftime. 27 seconds left. We end up connecting with Anthony Miller. brings it up to the 46-yard line. First and 10, right back to Jimmy Graham, our go-to guy this first half. And Jimmy Graham's able to stumble his way down to the 37-yard line, gets out of bounds, saving our 3 timeouts. 20 seconds left in the first half. Trubisky again connects with Anthony Miller, who's able to scamper down to the 20-yard line, get out of bounds. Still got our 3 timeouts. So we have basically anything and everything possible right here. First and 10, we try to take a deep shot to the end zone. Jaguars had it covered pretty well that time. Second and 10, we're going to come out with the read option with Trubisky. I just slid because I got scared. You know how quarterbacks fumble, and I didn't want to get Trubisky hurt before playoffs. Third and 2, we tried to see if we could sneak in a run play there. Figured that the Jaguars would be in coverage, and they were, but we just weren't able to get much of anything. And we ended up settling for the Eddie Pinheiro field goal, which I'm not mad about. Coming into the second half with the 8-point lead, and we get the ball. Feel like we're in pretty good position to score here and just really take control of the game. So, yeah, I would have liked to have the touchdown, but I'm glad that we got something. First and 10, we end up going back with the bubble screen. Anthony Miller picks up the first down to the 36-yard line. First and 10, we run the jet sweep to Anthony Miller, who gets the edge again. He's off and running, makes one man miss, swerve, and he's gone. Nobody's going to catch him. Anthony Miller into the end zone, 64 yards for the Bears touchdown, and we're doing pretty good. 15-point lead. Just started out the second half, and our defense has played decent so far. We've made a few mistakes here and there, but I think we got it. We're starting to figure out this Jaguars offense. As Minshew ends up connecting with DD Westbrook across the middle for a huge gain to the 46-yard line. Trubisky's going to try to take another deep shot. This time we're on it, though. Eddie Jackson comes away with the interception on the 2-yard line. Dangerous position here. We're going to try to run the ball with Cordell Patterson. And Cordell has room, and he makes the man miss. Picks up a huge block by Anthony Miller, I think that was. Gets the edge, and Cordell Patterson's at the 10. Man dives for his ankles, misses, and Cordell Patterson goes 98 yards into the end zone, and now we're up 22 points in the second half. The second half just started. I mean, it was just an 8-point game, and now we're at 22 points. Like this happened out of nowhere. First and 10 after the interception, Minshew comes out throws off his back foot, dangerous throw, but he ends up connecting with DJ Shark down to the opposite 46-yard line. Jaguars in position are starting to drive a little bit here, getting some throws together. Minshew is finally starting to shake off those interceptions. It seems like he's looking to throw again here on first and 10, and ends up connecting with DD Westbrook, but Westbrook's unable to get a foot down in bounds. Second and 10, Minshew's dropping back to throw again, and this is almost intercepted by Buster Skrine. Lucky for Minshew there. He's had issues. That time Madden blessed him. I clicked on and they didn't want to give it to me. Third and 10, taking a deep shot for the end zone. Had a man open, just Minshew overthrows him, and they come out with a fake field goal. Something told me that just go back on your faith and just patrol just in case, because you're down 22 points here. Why would you run, or why would you just take 3 points here? And first and 10, after we end up stopping that fake field goal, Anthony Miller again on a jet sweep gets the edge, and these Bears are starting to run away with things. They're really starting to run away with things. The Jaguars need to figure something out. Their playoff lives are at stake right here. First and 10 for Gardner Minshew. Hadn't had a lot going right for him since the first half. They hadn't even sniffed the red zone since early in the first half. Brings up a 2nd and 9 after the little run to the left, or gain of 1 yard. 2nd and 9, Minshew just missed throws, looking for DD Westbrook on a comeback route. 3rd and 9, Minshew back to throw again, and this one is caught by DJ Shark. I thought we had pretty good coverage there. Shark's able to come away with the reception though. Not first and 10. First and 10. Chris Thompson ends up getting a gain of 8 yards down to the 50-yard line. Minshew on the play action. Everything's pretty much locked up, and Minshew goes down for the second sack of the day. Mingo able to get free. Would have rather that be Khalil Mack, but hey, I'll take the sack. 3rd and 15. Minshew just needing something to happen. Ends up trying to throw to Conley. He's in triple coverage, though. and that luckily falls incomplete for him. 4th and 15, he ends up connecting with Eifert down to the 42-yard line and keeps the drive moving. Minshew on 1st and 10, still throwing the ball, ends up connecting with who is that? That's D.D. Westbrook. Deshaun Gibson, senior, able to come up and make a good tackle, only for a gain of 6 yards. On second down, Buster Skrine comes up, puts a hit on Chris Thompson, ends up making him lose a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5 from the 37-yard line. Minshew's back to throw yet again. He's looking, ends up having Eifert again, and Eifert, oh my God, just straight ran through Buster Skrine like he wasn't even there, and keeps the drive moving to the 23-yard line. Questionable hit right there by Quinn. Might have been a little bit of a late hit. But I guess he's trying to look out for his guy, Buster Skrine. Anyways, 1st and goal. Minshew tried to take a shot deep to the end zone. Ends up overthrowing Westbrook yet again. But come back on 2nd down. And Chris Thompson ends up breaking our ankles on that angle route. God, those running back angle routes are so freaking deadly this year. And he ends up getting into the end zone. Makes the score look a little bit better in their favor. Just down back to, I guess, a respectable 21-point lead for the Chicago Bears. It's not the blowout that it was. But anyways, 1st and 10 for the Bears coming out here. The last three possessions that we've had have all been touchdowns, and they've all been under 3 plays, and we got into the end zone. I would like to keep that streak going, but at the same time, I'm trying to get out of here with the win. I put on chew clock, and right now we're just trying to just take as much clock as possible. If anything, we would like to waste this clock all the way down on this drive, not even give them a chance to touch the ball again. So 1st and 10, we're going to hand the ball off to Cordell Patterson. Picks up a gain of 4 yards. Come back on 2nd and 6. We're actually going to throw the ball here. Had a man open, it looked like on the left side, but we decided to throw late back across the right side of the field. Lucky that pass was just swatted away and not intercepted. 3rd and 6, try to get a little sneaky and run the ball with Patterson. Gets us to a 4th and 2. And on 4th and 2, we're going to be a little risky again. Run the ball again with Cordell Patterson. Pick up the 1st down. Keep the 6 moving. I figured that he was thinking I was going to come out and throw the ball. So I said, let me see if I can get something on the ground here with Cordell. And lucky for me, it ended up working out. Down to the 2-minute warning here in the 4th quarter. This game is pretty much done here now. All we got to do is... Okay. All we got to do is, like what I was about to say, is just run the ball, just keep milking this clock. Got a little bit of risky there with the pass. Lucky it ended up falling incomplete to the floor. 1st and 10 with 1 minute left. We're going to hand the ball off to David Montgomery. Ends up getting the gain down to the 24-yard line. 2nd and 1. Jaguars aren't going to call any more of their timeouts. We got 30 seconds left in the game. And Cordell Patterson is going to end it for us. And just like that, our Bears are in the playoffs now, baby. We locked into that wild card position. Next week's game is actually against the Green Bay Packers, but we aren't going to be able to play that game. We end up taking the sim win in that one, so our Bears end up finishing the season with a record of 11-5. So next time you see us on the field, it will be on the field in the play. I just said on the field twice. We'll be on the field in the playoffs up against the Atlanta Falcons. Be on the lookout for that game. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment, subscribe if you guys are new and enjoying the Bears series, or if you want to subscribe for any of the other series we have going on the channel. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.
It's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts.